This is a 1973 River Queen boat. It's a 40-footer, and it's powered by two 155 horsepower Chrysler slant sixes, and they run like a charm. And got brand new alternators in it. They're the 100 amp, because that's what you want on your boat. You want that power to charge your batteries when you're not. I don't have this thing on power, so I'm just saying it was appraised at $30,000 to $35,000 about 4 years ago when I had it inspected for insurance, because you gotta have insurance on these things, obviously. But if you're interested in it, make me an offer I can't refuse. I'm wondering what this thing is here. Well, that was an engine hoist. I built this in. I put a whole new cradle in there for that engine. Well, a whole new cradle in there, so that engine in good shape, mounted in there. But this is a cradle for lifting the engine out. But what we use it for is we put a hammock from here to here on it, and you can sit back here. It's beautiful to sit back here. It can always be taken out if you don't like it. Okay. Needs to be repainted again. We like paint it almost every damn year. That's what it seems like. We just use Rust-Oleum. We don't use any of that fancy stuff. And that way, you know, you're gonna paint it up your way. That's what everybody does on these boats. But like when I had it out and I had it appraised, I had a guy come in and inspect it for safety and all that kind of stuff like that. And he appraised it, and he said the value of this boat is between $30,000 to $35,000. I don't know what they're going for today, but I could, you know, I'm looking for a good offer on this thing. It's a 40-foot River Queen boat, and it's in good shape. This boat has seen a lot of time. 1973 River Queen, Star Series. I can't remember the exact name of it, but anyways, if you're interested in my boat, today is the 9th of June. As you can see, it works. That's at 1,000 RPM. And no leaks. No leaks. All good. Sucking fuel like it should. All right. 2009. I mean, this is June 9th, 2026. In gear. I only do one at a time because I'm at the dock. I don't want to rip the boat off the dock. Okay, now I'm gonna put it forward and reverse. This aid kit comes with it. Wires when I got this boat were an awful mess, but I got virtually everything nice and tidy. And you just have to get yourself familiarized with it. Also up front, what I did is I had to take all this apart, retighten it all back up and stuff. Most of this panel is not like this is not being used. There is no power from outside. This is strictly solar power, and it's more than enough for your bilge pumps. And you got to blow over when you start the engine. If you leave the covers closed, I do not recommend that. You should always open the covers. That way you can see if there's any fuel leaks or anything like that. There's a water pump. We don't worry about that because and this is an auto, and that's manual. As you see, it's pumping right now. Manual, it would come on. It would actually turn on the light when the pump's actually working. You know, if there's water in the boat. Here's something special down here. I put one of these buggers in here so that you would keep the thing charging. Right now, it's showing that the batteries are being charged in the belly of the boat. I have a cutout, so if you're going to do any electrical maintenance here. And there's also one back of the engine. We have a barbecue. We get the right price, we'll let the barbecue go with it. Needs to be sanded and repainted again. But other than that, It's a great running boat. No leaks, as you see. No leaks in it. I had the bottom, the belly ground off, and coal tar epoxy. Yes, this boat has been replated, but it's thick as hell. Everything's going good. The only thing in this boat, you'll have to take it out someday. I do this to keep it from jumping up in reverse. The damn things have to be adjusted again. You gotta do it when it's out of the water. It's a big pain in the neck. If me, if I was to keep the boat, I'd do outboards on this thing. And I'd get this space back, used for storage. But these motors are worth some money. That's an original 150 Chrysler, and this is the marine version. But as you can see, they run like a charm. That one's been completely rebuilt like brand new. As you can see, 100 ampere hour generators on them. They weren't like that, they were Chryslers before. These are a one stud type setup. And you got dual batteries in the back to make sure. Also up front, no, the stove don't work, but I outfitted it with a stove. Now it's not very pretty, but guess what? It works good enough. Bottles on the other side, outside. And the microwave works great. Got an inverter in case you want to run a vacuum cleaner or anything else, but I don't use that all the time, just for the refrigerator. And preferably only use it during the daylight so that the solar panels can keep up with it. Got power outlets over here so you can run your fan, charge your phone, stuff like that. Radio don't work. Up here we got all our lights, all these lights stuff all work. You got your wiper blade, stuff like that. Got a horn. Solar panels cranking out at 14.7 volts. I got 4 of them up there, so you got 400 watts. And I got a few deep cycle batteries in the bottom. It's starting to get dark, so you know. Let's go on here to the bathroom, and I got an auto light over here. Portage on, shower. Probably have to go down and kick the pump on because they get stuck over the winter. I got a little low voltage fan here to keep it fresh air, so I like to have this fan on when it starts getting warm. Otherwise, it gets a little stale in here. In 2026, I got this thing set up so that you got lights in here. Got an inverter back here. And this it goes back to the inverter so you can have your TV. And me myself, I like to run a fan. Fired her right up. Gas is not so good in there, but she is running. Takes a few moments to first that's in. It was winterized. Right as you can hear, as you can see, little cranker, kick right over, sucking up that fuel. Yeah, baby. Got water. Yeah. Yeah. All good. Today's date is June 8th, 2026. here. This, I like using small, called inverters. There's a small inverter back there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a small one back there. And you can see the power source right there for it. There's a reason why I do it this way, because when you use a full-size inverter and it's on all the time, it sucks the power out. Whereas I use this little one, I can run my television, I can charge my battery charger for my sweeper, and it's really nice. Like I said, we're just revamping this. I've been gone for some time, so yeah. And this does work. This does work. This is a portable set in here, and but the oven does not work. This whole thing can be taken out and exchanged. I just didn't feel like doing it. Something about they wanted more pictures of the kitchen. It has a little microwave that'll come with it, and that. Oh, the main switch ain't on, but I don't have an air conditioner per se like other people. I do have this roof vent. Works just fine. And there is an air conditioner mounted right here. And it does just fine. But you gotta do it during the daytime when you have the sun out, because I only have 400 watts of solar on top. The refrigerator works great. Come in as soon as you come down here, get here, you turn it on. Within an hour, the thing's nice and cold. Runs off this doohickey here. I don't know what else. This thing here, this has a bedroom. This is the master bedroom. Like I said, we just de-winterized the boat. This is June 9th, 2026. And we like to darken the room when we're sleeping in it, because when you're on the water, boy, is it bright. Got a cute little area for the lady to powder her nose. And all these work. I do have a sonar that works on Bluetooth, but I think the sensor needs to be adjusted. But this here is a special light. This is a 12-volt light. What else? There is storage behind here. I put life preservers back there. Right now, we're actually cleaning up, because we have a few people that were checking this boat out. This was a high demand boat in this time. One of the first of its kind. This is a Starstream River Queen. Got the room. We got a charge controller, one of the best on the market. Got a bathroom, water, nothing special there. Got a shower, bathroom. Pump needs to be replaced though, but it does flush down. Lots of cabinets in this place. A Mark II. Called a Starstream River Queen. I think it's made in Norway, believe it or not. It says a U.S. industry company, but when I rebuilt the carburetors and stuff, they're like from Norway. Very unique carburetors. Work great if you learn how to use them. And whoever buys a boat, I will definitely show.